Hens Hall came at a time, I think, that we were all kind of collectively feeling in the movement of like some sort of fatigue. It was like, the posts were getting, limited. The algorithm wasn't favoring anyone posting about Palestine. The marches had kind of died down, and Hens Hall and what the students at Columbia did, it inspired me on the deepest level possible. I think it inspired humanity and inspired millions of people around the world. It showed what like our actual pursuit for collective liberation looks like. What are we willing to risk? How are we willing to show up in this moment? The students have never been wrong. If you look back at history, the students have never been wrong in fight for social justice and change. And that's where Hens Hall came from. I was watching what was happening in real time, and I went home one day and the song came. I think that this movie is so important to combat the narrative that is out there right now and dispelling this insane notion of anti-Semitism on campus. This has been a collective fight with Jews in solidarity with Palestinians, with people from all different cultures and walks of life for liberation of Palestine. And this tells the true story of what it was and not what the Western media bias says that it was, or what Congress says that it was, or what it is. This is a liberation movement, and it is being suppressed. It has been criminalized and demonized. And the thing that we have, that the powers that be feel the most threatened by, is we have the narrative right now. And they don't. They're losing grip of what the narrative actually is. And this film is so important to combat any notion of hatred, any notion of students not feeling welcome on campus. This was a inclusive movement. It always has been. It's not against anyone. It's for everybody, and people need to know that. I think that there is a separation at times between what happens online and what happens when you get off of your couch and get in community. And this is a perfect example of people, human beings coming together with simple demands of divesting, simple demands of stopping violence. And when you come around community and you feel that energy and you feel that frequency and vibration, something shifts, something happens. And right now, in particular, I think in this current climate, in this current moment, we cannot fall back into apathy. We are more powerful than they want us to believe. We have so much sway and power when we are mobilized, when we are united. And this is a turning point. This is another turning point. Mahmoud and his abduction is a turning point. It's rallying the people once again. And we are going to go through these ebbs and flows, but we cannot sit back and be dormant. And I think that this film is a perfect testament of, you know what? This movement requires all of us. And see what they did, see the spark that these Columbia students did, that they started, these ripples that came from it. We can do this too, on whatever level it is. And it serves as a tool of inspiration. It serves as like a rekindling of humanity and heart, that we are in this together, that we are not separate.